Hello everyone, it's Fanny. Welcome back to Create by 5. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by and welcome. I love to do quick and easy DIYs, everything on a budget, using recycled item, thrifting item, and of course Dollar Tree item. And today I'm really excited because I'm going to share with you 2 DIYs for Easter, super quick and easy, but I think they came out so cute. So for the DIY number 1, here are the materials that you will need. I'm going to start off by removing the plastic of the picture frame and also the back of the frame. Next, I'm going to be using the burlap and also the insert of the frame as a guide, using a Sharpie just to mark it to know where I'm going to cut. Next, I cut it with my scissors, as you can see. And next, I'm going to be adding some hot glue and gluing the burlap on top of the insert of the frame, just like so. Next, I went ahead and put it back on the frame, as you can see. Now we're going to leave the frame on the side and we're going to be working with the little bunny board. So all I'm going to be doing is removing everything, basically falling apart the entire bunny. Removing the hanger part and the little bow and also the carrots, as you can see. When that was done, I'm going to be working with some Sharpie and tracing the line on the nose, just like so. And then I'm going to be using black acrylic paint, a small brush, and fill it in, just like so. And that's how it looks like. So I'm going to leave it on the side to let it dry. And now I'm going to be using the brown ribbon and create like a little bow. Just a simple bow. I finally learned how to make this little bow just like that. So yes, and then I cut the fishtail as well. Next, I'm going to be using some hot glue and place it on the bunny, just like so. Carrots, I'm going to be using the cotton twine and wrapping around the entire carrot, just like so. So now I'm going to be using just the leaves of these flowers. So I remove it all from the stem, just like so, and then I'm going to be cutting the ends to be able to glue it in individual, as you can see. So then I just use some hot glue and fill it up the entire top of the carrot with the little leaves. After the top was done, I just grabbed a piece of brown ribbon, cut it in half, and then I'm going to be gluing in between the twine and the leaves, just like so, just to give it that nice rustic look. Just like so. Now with the jute twine, I'm going to just give it a few wraps around on the carrots as well. Just like so, and I think that really give it a really nice rustic look. And now I'm going to use some hot glue and glue the little bunny on top of the frame, just like so. And then I'm going to be gluing the carrot on the bottom of the frame, as you can see. So at this point, this frame looked absolutely beautiful, but then I decided to use one of those little gems and put it on top of the little hole where there was the hanger part. And then I thought, well, let me just add a little bit of brown paint and just leave it like that to match with the bow. But then I didn't like it, and I added a little bit of white paint. So, and that is it for the first DIY. I really think it came out so beautiful, but I want to know what you guys think. Now we're going to work with the second DIY, and here are the materials. Off by removing the folly clover, the hanger part, and also the tag. Next, I'm going to be using some white acrylic paint and give it just one coat. Right, and now I'm going to be using the square to create the lines. Or I know they have a name, but I keep forgetting. So I'm using the Sharpie, but black Sharpie in this case because the brown Sharpie wasn't working. So I used black, but you can use brown to have a better result. So now I'm going to be using my favorite makeup brush to distress my board. So I'm going to start by doing the edges, just like so, to the entire board. Next, I use a baby wipe and clean it up a little bit. Now with the same brush, I'm going to be just creating those lines on it, just like so, and also wipe it up a little bit. Next, with a big brush, I'm going to distress it a little bit, the entire board. And they look beautiful already. Now I'm going to be gluing two pieces and using some hot glue first, and then I'm going to be using 3 popsicle sticks to reinforce. So now the board is ready. I'm going to leave it on the side for a second, and I'm going to be working with a little basket. So remove the tag. Then I'm going to be using white acrylic paint. But first I'm going to kind of bend it a little bit on the back to flat it out, basically to be able to glue it after on the board. So here I'm going to be using white acrylic paint and just give it one light coat. Now if you find a white basket, you don't have to do this step. But I found black ones, so this is my situation over here. So after that, I'm going to be distressing with the antique wax. So you can use any brush you have. I like to use this makeup brush. It really made it easy. So yeah, as you can see, and I think you hear my baby, he just wake up. And that is how the little basket turned out. I think it came out so beautiful, so rustic. Now with the board, as you can see, we left the 2 holes on the bottom, but now I'm going to be using the drill and creating 2 more holes to be able to hang the basket. So I first mark it with a pencil just like so, and then I'm going to be making the holes. So next I sand it a little bit. So to be able to attach the basket on the board, you can use floral wire or pipe cleaners or any wire you have in hand. So first I insert the wire on the basket and then just attach it on the board. So next I use the plier just to twist it a little bit and also cut, and then I use some hot glue and also a popsicle stick to make sure that the basket doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't look that pretty on the back, but nobody will see that, right? So next I'm going to be using the poster letters and spelling carrot patch. As you can see, I'm going to be covering that hole with the sticker, so nobody will know that I was holding there. And that's how it looks like with the stickers on. Next I'm going to be using leftover burlap ribbon and also the brown ribbon that we used in the previous DIY. So I'm going to use the back of the ribbon, as you can see, and then gluing the brown ribbon on top. So next I'm going to be using some hot glue and glue it on the bottom of the basket. And also cut the excess. And voila, I really love that combination of the burlap ribbon with the brown ribbon. So now I'm going to leave it on the side, and with the jumbo rope I'm going to just pulling apart the entire, basically removing the rope. So next I'm going to be using the white acrylic paint and give it 2 coats. Let it dry, and then I'm going to be using the antique wax and distress it a little bit with my makeup brush. Next I'm going to be using some leftover greenery for another DIY and glue it on the carrot, just like so. Next I'm going to be using Jute twine and just wrapping around a little bit around the greenery part, just to give it that beautiful rustic look. And they look beautiful. Now I'm going to be making 2 more carrots, so for that I'm going to be using some leftover styrofoam, and I just draw it and use the box cutter and that's how it looks like. They kind of look weird, right? They look like a chicken breast. So then I just painted with the brown paint, and now with the cotton twine I'm going to be just rubbing around here and there, not perfect, to be able to see the color of the carrot. Just like so. Now with the leaves of the lavender flowers, I'm going to be creating the top of the carrot. So all I'm going to be doing is just make a little bushes and glue it on top. And that's how it looks like. Oh my goodness, I really love my carrots. Now we're almost done. I'm going to be using some Spanish moss. So all I'm going to be doing is just cut a little piece of paper, put it on the bottle to not have so much mess. We basically done, just adding the Spanish moss and then added the little carrots on top, and voila! I really love the way this project came out. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know which one was your favorite one, number 1 or number 2. So that is it for today, and thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and see you guys next time. Ciao ciao.